I want to show you how you can do financial analysis of your favorite companies, and really dig into the numbers with charts. And so it makes it easier for you. Okay. This tool over here is called StockPenguins.com. You can go over here to the graph tab over here, and then you can go into income statement, for example. And yeah, the income statement you can clearly see. We have charted out some graphs for you, and then you can change the dates over here as well. So you can change it to the 5 year, for example. You can change it to annual basis. I'm going to stick to quarterly. And then this is how you read the data, right? So for example, this is the income statement over here. Very, very useful if you're trying to do analysis. Okay. So I definitely want revenue because I want to see how much money they make. I want cost of revenue because I want to see how much it costs to actually produce that revenue, right? And then I want to see is gross margin changing over time, right? And maybe lastly, I want to see yeah, net income is already selected. All right. So I want to see net income as possibly green because like I am interested to see profit as green, easier to see. Gross margin maybe it could be orange. Cost of revenue. So cost of revenue is an expense, right? So we will put that as red. All right. Okay, and then total revenue will be blue, right? So extremely important because once you see the numbers, see the colors, very, very easy to do your analysis. All right. So you can see net income is really what we're trying to look for. Like how much profit are they squeezing out from this thing? All right. So before the AI boom, for example, if I can change it to the 10 year, I think that will be awesome to see. Right. You can clearly see the gross margin over here is very, very steady. Very, very steady, well-run company, right? Anything from like what 78% gross margin, which is very, very high, especially for a hardware company, right? And then you can see the revenue has just absolutely skyrocketed, right? Every single quarter they've been beating, right? Very, very important sign for you to see net income over here, right? Net income has been increasing over time. Extremely important that even though there's a dip here, it has recovered, and that is why the stock price deserves that valuation per se, right? That is why this is the most valuable company in the world, all right? And then you can see the cost of revenue important to see as well, because if this thing like shoots up or like is too much, is growing faster than expected, for example, it means that the business is inefficient. But you can clearly see that the revenue is increasing fast, but the cost of revenue is not increasing as fast, right? So naturally, the net income or the profits will basically increase much faster. This just goes to show that this is a very well run company, and yeah, worth investing in, right? So you can do this analysis for yourself. You can use this graph. You can do it for every single company that you want. And you can even do it for the cash flow statement, the balance sheet, etc., etc. You can see the financial growth. Um, yeah, this is basically what the double digit uh, financial growth. I would say so. And then this is what 6%, 12%. Okay, so you can see over the quarters, for example, this has seen a major explosion after the AI boom, right? And you can see that the growth rate is basically slowing down. It's not as a bad thing because everything cannot grow forever, but it gives you a sense of like, hey, if I invest in NVDA today, will I see those returns? You probably won't see the same amount of returns, but even though the growth is being slowed to single digits, for example, there's still growth in this region, and it's basically stabilized to like in the past what 9%, 7%, 18%, 10%, sometimes negative 30%, 16%, etc. Right? So not great, but yeah, still a growing company, still a lot of room to grow, and the bigger this AI thing gets, I do believe this company will continue as well. All right, so this is how you do it. Feel free to let me know what you think. Yeah.